Hi, vinyl community. I am going to do another one of these Prog Nerd Vinyl Tags because I just can't help myself. So the first prompt on this one is show an 80s prog record from a band that formed in the 80s. And my selection is IQ The Wake. And the second prompt is an album by a three-piece band. I'm going to go a little out of the way here. I'm going to try for Symphonic Pictures by Schicke, Führs, and Fröhling. Number 3, a Canterbury Scene record. I've chosen Con, Space Shanty. Number 4, an Impulse Buy record. This is from the past record store day. The Groundhogs.
Enlightened minds all seem to find the vehicle is music.
Number 5, an album people wouldn't suspect that I own, presumably as a progressive music fan. Okay, so I'm going to go for the opposite of progressive rock in 1972. David Cassidy, Cherish. I love this album.
Only wanna make you happy. When I sing, I'll make you happy. Won't you let me sing my songs for you?
Number 6, an album with great keyboard work, Orme, Contrappunti. Number 7, an album by a non-prog band that made a proggy album. And I am going to go with King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, Polygondwanaland. 8, the album that got me into progressive rock. Well, I answered that one before in a previous video, and the answer, the first one that got me into it was Yes Songs by Yes. However, and in the same pile of records that I found that, at the same time, I also found this one, Genesis, Selling England by the Pound, and boy did this one blow me away. Number 9, pick an album from a discography of 5 or less albums. I am going to go with the second album by Egg. This is called The Polite Force. Number 10, an album I have to crank up the volume for. Yes, Going for the One. Number 11, a chill-out album. I'm gonna pick Pulsar, The Strands of the Future. Number 12, an album to play when you're angry. You know, when I am angry, I generally don't play progressive music, but when I'm angry, I don't really want to stay angry either. So I will often switch to an album that will actually make me feel a little better, but will still have a little bit of attitude in it, right? And so for that, I go to Mott the Hoople, Brain Capers. Number 13, show an album you have more than one copy of. I have far too many copies of Yes, Close to the Edge. I'm showing a lot of Yes, but that's okay, right? That's okay. I've bought this on CD at least twice. I've bought the MP3s at least once. I have the standard version, which is this. And then I have the Czechoslovakian Record Club version here. I think that's what I held up first. And then, of course, I have the Steven Wilson Reconstitution. Number 14, show an instrumental album. This band has made a lot of fantastic instrumental albums. The Enid, I'm going with 6 pieces. Number 15, an album by a band you love that disappointed you. I was let down by the Mars Volta Octahedron. Number 16, an album that sounds better on CD. I will always prefer the Rykodisc CD issue of Frank Zappa, Hot Rats. Number 17, a new prog rock discovery. This is from 2018. This is by Regal Worm. An album you had to buy the deluxe edition for. I'm taking this one a little more literally than it was probably meant. Collectors for a long time have been getting Jimmy Page, Lucifer Rising, the soundtrack he did for that Kenneth Anger movie. This one is a bootleg vinyl. Blue wax. And of course, eventually it did come out on this honkin' box set that you can barely even read. Jimmy Page soundtracks. Number 19, triple albums. Show a live album and a studio album in 3 discs. Okay, so my studio selection, making up for the disappointing album, is the Mars Volta, Francis the Mute. For a triple live album, I'm going with Magma, Retrospektïw 1, 2, and 3. Show the album with the best bass. Rush, Permanent Waves, Geddy Lee is an Animal. actually my runner-up for the best bass in the non-prog rock category. We have Minutemen, What Makes a Man Start Fires. Mike Watt and George Hurley are my favorite rhythm section in punk. Number 21, an album I have pre-ordered. I didn't know I was pre-ordering this. This was going to be a completely different project. I ordered it a couple of years before it actually showed up in my mailbox, and by the time it got to me, I forgot it was even coming. It was going to be an album by Robert John Godfrey, and it was going to be called Homily, but it didn't turn out to ever get made, and instead it turned into the latest album by the Enid, You. Number 22, the first album I ever bought. I have been buying albums for too long to remember what it was, but when I got into progressive music in 1991, the first progressive album that I went and bought without ever hearing it, just sort of hoping for something good, was Genesis Foxtrot. Finally, number 23, an album by a band more people should know about. I have no physical media by them, but they are an amazing band. From India, Amogh Symphony. So this was a really fun tag. Thanks for watching. Bye.